What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the reaction channel. It's good to see you. I apologize for the lack of uploads in the last week. I was in a pretty chaotic state. Literally, I live in Los Angeles, and where I was right on the edge of the evacuation zone for about a week straight. With all the LA fires, it has been a stressful time. I lost power for a couple days, and a lot of it outside of my window looked like some sort of a movie, and so it was stressful, to say the least. So there was just no chance of uploading and making videos while all that was going on, but things are luckily a bit more calm. Thank you to a lot of you that reached out to me. I really appreciate it, and yeah, it means a lot. I live alone, so it was a little bit stressful. I didn't sleep a lot of those nights earlier last week, but my thoughts and prayers are with everybody that lost their homes and loved ones and animals, and it's just terrible. But I'm back, and I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to see you guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to link my Instagram down below, just in case something like this ever happens and you guys are curious about what's going on in my life, or if you want to keep tabs on things. I'll always be on there on stories, so shoot me a follow on Instagram if you don't mind. But with that being said, I hope you're happy I'm back, because I'm happy I'm back. And what better way to come back than with some Supernanny content on the channel? Please thumbs up the video. I'll take a pity like and a pity comment for the craziness that has transpired in my area the last week. I'm down. Okay, I slept like 4 hours for 4 straight days. 4 hours in 4 days. Felt like a zombie, and boy did I look like one. The bag's under my eyes, as they say. We're a designer, but we're back feeling better. And this episode is the Larmer family, and the mom is alarmering. She is very aggressive and loud, and she really needs Joe to do what Joe does best, and that's change lives and change families. And does Joe get it done? I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thumbs up the video, please. Like the video. Helps me out a lot. Comment anything that comes to mind at any point. Subscribe to the channel, please and thank you. You may not realize you're not subscribed. You may think you're subscribed. Check it out. You might not be. And as always, I'm filming this on Tuesday morning. I go live every Tuesday. I go live 5 days a week, but every Tuesday specifically, when this video should be out, hopefully today, I'm watching Supernanny at 5:30 PST, 8:30 EST. Come on by the Twitch and watch it with me live. Be a part of the upload. See how it all goes down in person. Get to chat a little bit. So yeah, shoot me a follow on there. That's it. Enjoy the episode. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you, everybody, for caring about me. And I'm happy to be back making videos. And happy to be watching some Supernanny. The Larmer family. Season 2, Episode 4. Full episode, Supernanny USA. Let's go.
Hey, we're the Larmers. I'm Judy.
I'm Ed.
We're the Larmers.
Ed.
And we have 4 children. John is 4 years old. We have twins, Justin and Jessica. They're
JJ.
2.5, and we have a baby named Joey.
Ooh, there. Joey looks about 35. With peace, love, and respect. Joey looks about 35.
And he's 11 months old.
4 adorable children.
Joey, Justin, Jessica, Joey.
To 4:30. That means Judy has the kids all day
A
long.
lot of J names.
Uh-oh. Our kids are extremely destructive. Don't hit your sister with this. There are so many broken things in our house. They peel the wallpaper off the walls. They've broken slats in the wood.
Peel the wallpaper off the what? That's hard to do. They could make a job out of that. That's people pay for that.
Blinds. John loves to get on our dining room table and swing the light around. We just moved to Fort Worth, Texas from Florida
Shout
to be
out
closer
Texas.
to my family.
I mean, I'm their grandmother, and I love them dearly.
Anybody watching this on YouTube or on stream, shout out to you if you're from Texas. The Lone Star State, we love you.
But I really don't want them at my house.
These children are into everything.
Our kids, they don't listen to us. Get in the house. Justin, come up by the truck. Our son, John, he is very dominant with the other kids.
Oh, he just stabbed him with a fork. That's cool.
Kids.
Love that.
Look at the eldest one.
He's always
Wonderful.
pushing Justin around and hitting him and knocking him down. John Edward Larmer, take your turn.
When I get home, I try to lay down the law because the kids are running crazy.
Time out. No. Spank butt.
Spank butt. You know what that means?
Where are we going with this?
Whatever it takes. I would like a happy family that likes to hang out together.
Knock it off.
Bit of a stern voice.
No, Dewey.
Please, Supernanny, come help us. We need it.
This house is out of control. We need you, Supernanny. We need you desperately. Please come and help us.
Obvious I'm on my way. Do I need to even... It's let me just say, it's obvious when she's going to say it.
I'm on my way.
Come on, it ain't hard. It's not hard. It's obvious when she's going to say it, chat. Another beautiful house, another gigantic, beautiful home.
Hello. How are you?
That's the perfect response to seeing Joe. You should be starstruck.
Meet you. I'm Joe.
I'm so excited.
Pleased to meet you. Who's this little one here?
This is Justin. He's one of the twins.
Hi, Justin.
When I first met Joe, I was so excited I almost cried. I
Aw.
thought, there's my light at the end of the tunnel. There's my hope, and I can finally have my kids and my house fixed.
That's
Joe,
nice.
this is my husband, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Nice to
Pleased to
meet
meet
you.
you. Pleasure. I'm here today. I'm going to be
And see, very respectful Joe. Ed, sorry. Ed, respectful to Joe, shook her hand. Didn't go in for that weird kiss hug thing that all the other guys do.
watching the
So we like Ed so far.
family.
First time I saw Joe, I just instantly got butterflies.
I take everything back. What I just said about Ed, everything positive about Ed is now out the window. Goodbye. Everything I just said is gone.
I was nervous, sweaty palms. I just, choked up, didn't know what to say.
Relax, buddy. Choked up, sweaty. What are you, Eminem? Palms are sweaty, knees weak. Joe Spaghetti is nervous.
You have to wait now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
get out of the
Okay, we'll
house.
have a good day today.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll see you when you get back.
Get out of the house. Go work.
The first thing that I noticed when I walked into the house was that the children were playing in the living room like it was a playground. And so I recognised very quickly that the behaviour
I can't not tell you that I did this when I was a kid.
that I was seeing from the children was
This is
because of
normal kid
boredom,
behavior.
that they weren't being occupied.
I mean, I didn't ruin the house, but I did climb on stuff. Well, they're really, really ruining the couch. Look at the couch. That poor thing.
And then Mum pulled me aside and she gave me a quick tour of the house.
Beautiful looking
And
home,
it's
though.
latched. For what purpose?
To keep them in their rooms.
Whenever they're in this room,
Whenever
you lock
they're in
the
here
door.
to sleep.
You were
I
getting on
hope
the
they don't-
table and spinning. I wasn't spinning the light fixture, but I was definitely jumping on the couch when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Door shut.
Are there locks on every door? Like that's still got a lock on it, the bedroom door.
My door has a lock. John's door has a lock.
John's door. I couldn't believe it. There were gates and locks on every door. I thought it was a little bit extreme. You have to barricade quite a lot in your home.
I do it just to minimize my hassles.
After the lock-up tour of the house had finished, I got to see the other method of prevention.
Get off there now. You do not climb on the furniture. John, get off the fireplace. Leave the computer alone. Do not spin that chair. Out of the kitchen. Out.
Mum's definitely got her hands full. I mean, let's face
She's
it.
doing a good
Keeping
job.
4 young children occupied is no easy task.
One of their favorite things to play with, like we don't have enough toys out here, is my husband's mixer.
That doesn't surprise me.
I usually don't let my kids outside that often because they do get dirty, and I prefer
Well, kids are supposed to get dirty, in my opinion.
them to stay clean. Get out of the mixer.
Get out of the mixer.
Jesse Lynn, get out of there right now. Where's Justin? Oh, the gate's open. Go find a toy to play with.
She's definitely got that stern voice down.
No,
With all the time Mum's spending chasing these kids around, barking orders at them, she could be playing with them instead.
Right.
I said go find a toy to play with. Jesse, get out of the dirt.
Jesse, get out of the dirt. Get out of that darn dirt, Jesse. What's up, Kayla?
Coming up on...
No, I don't like when they do this.
She explained to me that she didn't get to spend a lot of time at her mum's house.
We all lived in Florida.
How
that
tall
she
is she?
Didn't get to
The mom
spend
looks like she might be 6'5".
a lot of time.
Is that just? Is this the angle? Why does the mom look like she plays in the WNBA, or is that maybe just the angle? In this angle, she looks very tall.
Her mum's house.
We all lived in Florida, and one by one, my family moved out here.
So did you go over and see your mum and sister a lot?
She gotta be 6
Like
foot.
maybe every other week. I'm not really allowed to go to my mother's very often.
Why is that?
She doesn't like the kids there.
I mean, dude, I don't blame the clip that we showed. They almost broke the grandmom's lamp. Can you blame her? I'd be like, man, I'll come to y'all.
They get into too much stuff at her house.
Hey, Taylor.
It's a shame.
It is.
But today's visiting day, so I'm about to see exactly how it really is at Grandma's house. When we
boy.
arrived
They're like, yeah, we know you don't like the kids at the house, Grandma. We're gonna bring a TV show to you this time.
at Sharon's home, I got to know Sharon a little bit.
Hi, pleased to meet you. I'm Joe.
I'm Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Please help me, Joe.
Nice to meet you.
And she started telling me how she loves her grandchildren, but they get their sticky fingers into everything.
They cannot leave their hands off anything. They just go through the whole house.
This would drive me crazy.
Give me those. Give me those. Give me those. Give me those. Joey, can't touch Nana's things.
So if you know that Julie's coming over here, are you kind of like...
Yes, yes.
Hell yeah.
It's like with Thanksgiving coming up.
Lexi, how
I'm
are you?
Stressed already.
Well, I understand that Grandma gets really angry about the children into everything, but they've got nothing else to play or occupy themselves with.
Fair.
They're kids after all. I mean, where are their toys?
I gotta know who everyone else is here.
To play or occupy themselves
You got
with.
Grandma, but then you got who's that on the left? Right? Is that great grandma?
They're kids
And then
after all.
who's that in the background? We need names. How many grandmoms are in this house? I see 3.
I mean, where are their toys?
They just come in and tear everything apart.
Oh my goodness.
So I think her expectations on these children are just a little too harsh.
It's easier at my house where everything's kid-proofed.
But just to even pop over and see your mum is obviously
That could
hard
be an
work
aunt. That
because
does look like an aunt. You're right. Maybe a friend and an aunt. What's up, Michelle?
you can't sit down and have a conversation.
It's like not worth coming over because it's just way too much.
We don't have to ask if this is real or fake, finally. That is a certifiable fake fruit. That is the fakest apple I've ever. It looks like a pepper. That's some bad fake fruit right there. Maybe the worst we've ever had. But we got our fake grapes. We got our blue, green, and purple grapes. I do believe the green grapes are the best.
Much work. Leave these grapes alone. Now she's breaking your grapes.
That's you, Zana, trying to eat them.
Grandparents should want to spend time with their grandchildren. But right now,
Hey, Meg.
that's not what's happening.
Come on,
Hey,
Justin,
Peaches.
get away from the street.
When Dad got home, he played with the children for a little bit, and then out of nowhere, he and Mum got into one nasty fight.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what it was about.
I haven't mentioned that in 5 years.
Yeah,
But you have to bring it up like it happened yesterday. I thought we...
This could be a good thumbnail. Hold on.
Yeah,
But you have to bring it up like it happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Good thumbnail. Let's pause on this for 10 seconds so I remember. Real good thumbnail, though. 7:25 minutes in. If you're watching this on YouTube, this got to be the thumbnail. There's no way I messed this up. Love it.
I thought we agreed to leave the past. The past. It's like if I ask you to do something nicely, you ignore me just like
Joey's
the
about to
kids
get
do.
into the
I have to turn
fireplace.
into a raving to get you to do
Oh,
anything.
boy.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is this done in front of the kids all the time?
Yes.
Parents are going to have arguments from time to time, but the language they were using towards one another in front of the children,
Unacceptable.
I had to interrupt. I'm going to have to say something. Can I call time out right now?
Yes, you
Karis Billy, thank you for the follow.
can.
Yeah, because
Thank you, Emily.
I need to call time
What's
out
up,
right
Hope?
now.
Okay.
Because your children are
Mom's
around
a
you
little
at the
bit,
moment,
little
and
bit
this is
aggressive, huh?
something we will discuss later
A
on.
little scary, actually. Kind of overwhelming.
When I first meet a family, I go in and I watch the dynamics between the parents and the children.
Why is the dad smiling?
After
I mean,
observing
because he's
the
on
Larmer
TV.
family,
He's
I'd
probably
definitely
like
seen enough, and I knew it was time
understanding
to call
how
for a family meeting. So if you guys are ready,
awkward it is to
let's
be
go and sit
arguing
down
on
and have a
TV.
talk.
I'm nervous about the conversation we're going to have with Joe because I think it's going to be really hard to hear all of our faults.
Yeah, the mom has a
Going into
tattoo on
this
her
family
boob.
meeting, I am wondering what I am doing wrong. I'm just nervous.
Ed, kind of a goofy-looking guy, but in a good way. He's a little goober-ish, but I like it.
That, you know, is she gonna throw rocks at me or is she gonna shake my hand?
Let me start off by saying you're extremely grounded parents, and that is a reflection
Looks like
on
the
the way
mater
the
from
children
Cars,
are.
he
That's a
does.
real credibility to the pair of
Mama
you.
V, that's funny.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sling blade.
But for me to walk in and see two adults verbally spitting out remarks at one another where
Paige.
I have to call time out because it is only me that is registering that you have young children around you is beyond me. What example are you setting, the pair of you, for the kids?
A terrible one.
There we go.
Let's talk about the safety in the house. I love that the pair of you are very responsible in making sure that your children are
How old's the mom? I'm going to go about 35, 37. Just like maybe a little aged 35 or 37, if I had to guess.
protected from harm's way, but the pair of you have gone overboard.
Oh, 37. Yeah, that's
There are
fair.
stair gates everywhere. If it's to keep the children in their bedrooms, I think a lot of it is slight laziness.
It was the lazy way out, I guess.
It is the lazy way out because it doesn't actually benefit the child, and there's
They
no
just trap 'em in the
learning
room.
curve from the process. Now let's talk about routine. You have the cornerstones of a routine when the children get up, go to school, get ready for the evening. But the gaps in between are not productive.
On my 30, I
in
look
that
like a beer kid. I'm telling you, there was something about aging in the 90s and 2000s. We've talked about this on streams. I think Chat and I believe that has something to do with the, number one, maybe the lack of diet back in the day, lack of healthy foods, but also just the amount of cigarettes people smoked. A lot of people smoked a lot of cigarettes when they were younger. Because people in this current generation just, and sunscreen, agreed. You're right. I think that our world is a little just more health conscious than it used to be in the last bunch of years. Because I agree. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm the same age as these people. But I also don't leave the house very often. Well, I do, but I do wear sunscreen. That matters.
space of time. The children jump on the sofas, they play with the cushions, so these children are bored. It's wrong. What I don't see happening are correct measures of discipline here. But the one thing that I do notice, and that
Thank
is
you,
when
Claire.
the children are being given a warning. Judy, whew, you are hardcore, girl, and it's a bit
One
intimidating.
day we'll look at vaping like that. I'll be honest, I vaped for 4 years, so you're probably not wrong. Now, I've been off of it for 2.5 years, but hey, shout out to my fellow vapors out there. I get it.
Get over there. Move that here. Over there.
That's what you sound like. You're standing over them. You never come down
Joe's voice.
to their level.
Get
It's
over
easier
there.
for me to pick them up to my level.
Judy, how scary is that? That you be picked up by your shoulders while your mum puts you
Leah, how you doing?
2 inches away from her face. I tell you one thing, I will be shaking.
Yeah. Aw. I like seeing this, though.
Sorry, baby.
Real, true, raw emotion. I like seeing it. It's good. It means she cares.
such a terrible mom.
I know how much you love your children, but discipline should not be about intimidation.
Quit vaping last year. It helped so
What, your
much. I'll
children-
tell you what. I'm pausing a lot. YouTube's gonna hate this, but you know what? Who cares? I got my diehards that don't care. I think it was 2.5 years ago, and I told you guys a story about when I dropped my vape behind my bed, and I looked at myself in the mirror, shirtless in boxers, sweating at 3 a.m. with the light on, trying to find my vape under my bed, and I knew at that point that it was over. So if you ever have a moment of clarity like that, give it up.
children to be able to come to you, to be able to respect you, but know that as parents, you're going to draw the line. Are you both committed to put hard work into changing this around?
I did find it, sadly, yeah.
Joe was correct about everything. We're ready to start this long process of healing this family back to health.
And I do need to keep
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes,
because
Joe.
after all, this is about you two guys making sure that you are happy bringing up 4 beautiful children. So if you guys are ready for hard work, I'm ready as soon as possible.
Here we go.
Start right now. When we had our conversation about the family and most of it was aimed towards me, that hurt a lot. So I really am gonna try my hardest to do everything she tells me to do.
All right.
Coming up on...
That's all we want.
But first, a tip from Supernanny.
Yes!
Parents, do all you can to make your children safe at home.
Joe on her knees.
A toddler sees the world from this level. A baby sees it from this level. So do what you can, see what they see, and protect them.
Sorry about that. I'm back. A little trance. A little trance there.
The first thing I do when I go back to a family is to place a family routine in their house.
That was a good tip.
Hello? Hello? Okay. The family routine. All right, let's go through it. From 9 to 10, I want you to get productive with Jessie and with Justin. So let's get messy. Let's get arts and crafts out.
Let's get messy. What's going on with Joe this episode?
And let these children start enjoying themselves.
Okay. When Joe put that schedule on our pantry door, I felt like I would have things that I know I need to be doing with the kids instead of letting them have too much free time.
From 11:15 to 12:15, yet again, productive play. What that is going to do in the long run is promote a Judy.
You know, I'm not even kidding. Do you know how much money I would pay to get like a poster board from Joe from the show? Like, I'm serious. I'd pay like probably almost $500. And then just like frame it, put it in the stream background. Someone out there's got to just have that in like the attic or something. Let's put it on eBay. Let's get some people to put their Joe Frost planning board poster boards on eBay. Please contact me if you have one or know anyone that has one. Thank you so much. I will buy it.
Start to chill out a bit. Start to relax and recognize that having fun with your children comes first.
I like it. It's all in black and white right there.
Judy?
I can't wait to start. The best part of the new routine is that now I have so much more time to spend with my kids on a positive note instead of just screaming at them all day long.
Good.
Judy can be very obsessive when it comes to having everything tidy.
What's it say over here?
Don't touch lines or I'll spank your butt.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
She doesn't like mess. So very calculated. I made sure that the productive play in the afternoon was arts and crafts. Okay, let's go! Let's go do some painting!
Who doesn't like arts and crafts?
Painting.
I have to get used to...
They should call Ed Jed, because everybody in this household has J names, literally even Joe. So he's not Ed anymore, his name's Jed.
Getting dirty. Come on, let's go paint. Because all I have to do is wash them, and they're as good as new.
There you go, Judy.
These come out in the wash.
What's up, Brissa?
Those paints.
Same gourmet.
Colour wash stuff.
Okay.
Jed.
Paints are, you know
Jedward.
that.
No, I didn't know that because I've never even
Jedward
looked at
Cullen.
them.
It's not staying. At first, Judy was a little bit apprehensive. Mommy's gonna get her hands! But when she saw the smiles on their faces and she saw how much they were enjoying themselves, I don't even think she thought about it.
I've never seen my wife get out there and do that with the kids, and they were just having a fun they ain't never had before.
I didn't know you were so good with a paintbrush, John.
I know it sounds weird, but like, can't y'all smell this paint? You know what I'm talking about? Can't y'all smell this paint? I know everybody knows what this paint smells like right now. It has a distinct, certain smell to it. And I don't know how to describe it, but I can smell what it smells like. Probably from my Years of being a child. Guess what? I was a child too one day in the 40s.
I think Judy felt proud of herself, and it put a big grin on her face as much as it did the children. Look at John smiling. Look at them kids, you see? Our kids need to be kids. Did you ever go to the park and get yourself rolled with mud?
My mother was so afraid of us making a mess, it was just never allowed to be done.
Ah, there it is.
Do you see a reflection there somewhere?
Yes, I do.
And that's what I want you to do. Break that mold.
And I really want it to be different for them. It's just really hard.
I'm telling you, this baby,
Break that mold.
Joey.
And I really want it to be different for
He could be 36.
them. It's just
He could be 36 and we don't know it. Like the Orphan movie, where she's like 40, but she acts like she said this could be a 40-year-old man, and I'm being dead serious. I'm on to this little guy. He's got a real big head. I think he might be old.
really hard to do something other than what you've known your whole life.
This is what it's about, being kids and having fun. And she relaxed, and we saw a different side to Judy. And the children saw that
it's
side
honesty.
too.
And it's
They're
facts.
definitely having a lot of fun.
Oh, they're all smiling. Look at their faces. There was a quiet moment where I could just talk to Mum with regards to her tone of voice. This is you.
Can you put that down?
That sounds...
John! John!
That sounds terrible.
She does have two different voices. She's got her normal voice and then her like army drill instructor voice.
That is how you speak. It's a real low, harsh voice.
So
and
you're
it's
not
like
wrong.
marching orders.
Joe sat me down to let me know exactly what I sounded like yelling at my kids. And when she did her imitation of me,
What does Joe do now? No way. She actually works at Best Buy.
it made me flinch. I can't believe I yelled at my kids like that.
There are 3 levels, your everyday voice. Then there's the voice that's slightly higher pitched, and it's
Yep.
when you're praising children. And then when you are giving the children discipline, you need to adopt an authoritative tone, which is of a lower tone.
Without the yelling.
Without the yelling. It's John. Stop that behaviour, please. I'm really not happy with that. So let's practice your tone of voice.
John, please stop doing that.
Okay, that was better. I want to hear another one, though. I'm not fully convinced.
John, please stop doing that.
No.
John, you are not to swing from the mantelpiece. Please get down.
She doesn't sound real when she's saying this. What's up, Sky? Yeah, I worked at Best Buy 07, 08, 09. I had a 3-year run at Best Buy.
Okay, that...
I found the poster on eBay. No, you did. There's no way that exists. Hi, Sky. There's no way that exists. I'm not falling for that bait.
is better.
I'm not falling for it.
Why?
Because I was firm without scaring them.
So I want to practice the praising. I want to see your voice come
Put
up
it in the Discord if
a
it's real.
notch.
Put it in the Discord right now.
Or two. Okay, how about...
Put it in the
Great
Discord.
job, John. Mommy's really proud of you.
Keep going. Jessica, that was fantastic.
Jessica, that was fantastic. It's gonna be really tough to make sure that I keep my voice levels correct and that I am using the vocal tones that she taught me to use. Justin, you did a great job. Look, you did it.
All of a sudden,
It
your
sounds like she's doing voiceover work.
eyes light up.
Justin, you did it.
There's a smile. Cheekbones are in your face. And everything changes.
Happy.
And that is what I need you to understand about yourself. Now that Mum's going to work on her voice control, we need to set up some discipline so that she's not just shouting and yelling at these kids all the time. Naughty blocks.
Uh-oh, not the naughty blocks.
And these blocks are going to be consequences for unacceptable behaviour.
Oh, boy.
John, you either have to get up and help or you need to sit over there, but you cannot sit on my lap, okay?
We were in the playroom and the kids were helping tidying up. But John, he was in a pouty mood and he just didn't want to help. Tell John that you want him to help with the buckets and sit to the side, but you don't want anybody on you.
Remember the toy Mr. Bucket? Or did I fever dream that?
Told him that you don't want him to sit on you.
I did. You either help with the buckets or you sit over here by yourself. I
Walk
do not
in,
want
John.
you sitting on me right now.
and give him a warning with a low
Mr. Bucket, I'm
voice.
telling you, it was a thing.
John, you
sure
will
what it
listen to
did, but-
mommy or you will go to your naughty block. Do you understand me?
Judy did warn him, but he refused to help. So off to the naughty block he went. Take
Someone in
the
my YouTube comments, where's my fellow people that are over the age of 29? Let me know if you remember Mr. Bucket. Daisha, thank you for the follow.
go piece off of him, and I want you to explain why he's on here. Did not
John,
listen.
Come on, John.
you are on this block because you didn't listen to mommy. So now you have to sit here for 4 minutes.
Lock in,
Leave
John.
him. Leave him. If he gets off, you'll place him back.
Why do kids cough so much when they cry?
That's what I meant to go through and explain to him.
John, mommy put you on this naughty block because you did not listen to me. Now can you tell mommy you're sorry?
All right, what do we think about sorry here? I think it's going to be like like that, like kind of hard to hear. Nailed it. I'm unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been wrong on that. I don't know if I've ever been wrong.
Let's change. Tone a different voice. Let's go and play.
I've never
Come
been
on,
wrong. I'm
let's go
unbelievable.
Coming up on Supernanny.
No.
Talking. But first, a tip from Supernanny.
We love Joe's tip.
Parents, it really is true. The way you speak to your children has a massive impact on the way they respond. So don't be shy.
Whoa, look at
Use
that.
mirror and practice. That's fantastic.
Why was that? That was very office coded.
That's fantastic. Judy was working hard on gaining control over the children's behaviour. And unlike previous visits to Grandma's, she had high hopes for the next visits. So I asked Sharon and
Poor
Judy
Grandma.
to join myself for
They're
a chat.
overworking Grandma.
Hello, how are you today?
All right, how are you? Good. Good to see you.
Up until now,
You know Grandma's
you
over
didn't
it.
fully realise how much of an impact your children's behaviour had on Grandma's attitude towards the children
I hate these damn children.
in her own home. Is that correct?
That's correct. Because we had Joe there as sort of a mediator, I think we were able just to get it all out in the open.
She thinks I think they're heathens, and I never said that.
What are they?
I said they're out of control.
Is it because I left them with so much unoccupied time?
I never said that.
And you do think my kids are awful, and my kids are not awful.
This is not funny, but for some reason it is to me, and I don't mean it.
They're not well behaved.
Just because the grandmom is giving her the honesty that she needs, though. I think that the mom has to hear this. In my opinion, Grandma ain't gonna lie. Them kids are annoying.
What do you expect them to be?
Well behaved.
Tell me what well-behaved means.
Somebody that isn't running around all the time.
Let them
I
know.
mean, bring some of their toys over.
That's a great idea.
When they come to my house from now on, we will have the naughty chair, and they'll have their bucket of toys and books and that
Grandma's gonna do the naughty roof for sure.
they can play with. And hopefully everything will work out fine.
We had a chance to actually get out how we truly feel. The wall that has been building up between us is now like open. Hopefully with all our new rules in place, I will have better control of the kids. And they can come to your house.
There you
And I
go,
love
Judy.
you.
God, I'm getting teary right now. I'm watching you cry up. I'm getting all welled-eyed now, all of us. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
I'm not even close to tears.
Making me feel all emotional. I became emotional. That, for me, made me recognise that there were two grown women wanting to heal. And I think together they'll work it out so that everybody's happy.
Grandma's showing emotion. Hold on, what the?
Everybody's happy.
Look how small that clock is on the wall. What's even the point of having a clock that small? That's like 3 inches big. Like just, it looks so stupid. Get a bigger clock or don't put the clock on the wall at all. Can barely tell what that even says.
In order for Mum to feel comfortable with the children at Grandma's house, she needs to be able to trust her children in her own house. It's time to take off those locks. Let's take the latch off the door now, have a stair gate at the top of the stairs so that the children are free to come in and out of their bedrooms and to go into each other's.
They're no longer
have this hallway
prisoners.
space as well.
That'd be great.
Mum's attitude has become more relaxed. She's been very receptive to the advice I've given her. She just wants change.
I really like the way that
Judy
house
and Ed
looks.
needed to recognise that they weren't being responsible
Jed,
parents
his name
by
is Jed.
arguing and
His
fighting
name's
in front of their
Jedward.
children. So I explained to them that we were going to go upstairs
His
to the
name's
bedroom
Jetty.
and do the 3 and 30 solution to resolve this matter once and for all.
3 and 30.
We asked Supernanny to come to our home to take care of our kids, and as it turned out, she's taking care of us.
At the end of every evening, I want you guys to do the 3 in 30 solution. And this is what it is. Mum and Dad write down 3 issues, they discuss it amicably, they do this within 30 minutes, and then they shred that piece of paper. It
I like
means
that.
to be honest with one another.
They call him Shreddy. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Shreddy, Shredder, Shreddy, Eddie Shreddy.
And to truly say how you feel. Okay. 30 minutes, Judy.
I don't like that you look like a puppet.
My first one is to stop yelling at each other in front of the kids.
Sometimes you're the one that's yelling and you...
We egg each other on, basically.
With the way you talk to me. I can read your feelings in the way you talk to me. But you just throw them out there like it means nothing to me.
Let it out,
and
Jed.
It means a lot, and it hurts.
I hear Ed saying that he feels egged on by your behaviour and you're feeling like he doesn't understand you and that causes yelling. How do you resolve a situation?
Stop whatever we're talking about, whatever the problem was, and put it on hold till later.
Yeah, I think we needed to put the kids first, realize that they are in the room and they don't need to hear us acting like that.
What I'm hearing is you both have agreed to save what you need to discuss in the 3 and 30 solution, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Right, let's move on. Okay, Ed, next one, please.
I'm happy with it because I get to write down my issues and
I want to give him a makeover. I just want to, like, I don't know, man. I want to do something. I want to fix his hair or some shit.
tell Judy point blank range what I'm thinking.
Forgive and move on so that you don't drag up yesterday, so that you can move forward.
Sorry, babe.
Sorry. Try harder.
Yep.
I both want you guys to tear off your paper and shred it.
It is going to be difficult to actually, once it goes in the shredder, act like it's just disappeared.
Okay.
That's going to be really tough, and it's going to take a lot of work.
Do people still use shredders? I feel like shredders were like a 90s and 2000s thing. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't heard anybody say I'm about to shred this. Unless you're talking about like a skateboard.
Oh, give me a
Yeah, but who's shredding these days? It's got to be people in their 60s.
big hug. Big boy. I'm leaving the Larmer family for a couple of days with all the advice.
She said
and all
the Larmer
techniques. Please remember the 3 and 30 solution. Judy, relax. Take it out.
Shake it off.
And remember that tone of voice. All right?
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
I think what I'm going to miss most about Joe not being here is the
Hey,
support.
Crystal.
I'm going to have to check myself instead of her checking me. That's going to be really tough.
I wonder how gas mileage is on that car. I mean, that car's got to be in a museum at this point. And if that ever goes for sale, somebody please tag me in it. I'm buying it. I don't care if I have to sell personal belongings. I'll do a month-long subathon. I'm buying this damn car one day if it comes up for sale. It's probably in the Smithsonian or something. You know, right next to the old relics.
Coming up on Super.
No. Give us another tip, damn it.
I'm leaving the Larmer family for a couple
She's leaving the Llama family. Llama red pajama.
of days with all the advice and all the techniques. So let's just see how they get on.
We're going to Nana's house.
To
This
do
box
what
is
with
what-
it? To drive the car.
We're gonna fill it up with a bunch of our toys so we have stuff to do while we're at Nana's house.
That would be my daily driver.
Say hi, Graham. Hi, Nana.
Because we're going to show Nana all we've learned.
This is off to a good start.
Jesse, let's do a puzzle.
You want to do bugs? John, you want to do ice cream?
Yes.
There you go. Great job, John.
Thank you.
How you pat that, you pat it, and then it comes out.
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. Well, we know where Mom got the voice from. I love cherry pie.
I like cherry pie. Look at.
Way to go, Grandma. That's the way to get involved.
Grandma sounds like a president from the 60s.
Did Mommy bring lunch?
Here you go, Justin.
Do I even drive? What a bizarre question to ask.
There you go, Joe.
I'm so proud of you. You're keeping Nana's house nice and clean.
There you go, Nana.
You all are going to clean up the living room now, and then we're going to head home.
Oh my goodness. Did we have fun at Nana's house this time?
No!
All right. Bye-bye, Joe.
What a change. That's a real success.
You guys want to go swimming?
Good idea, Mum. Pool time for productive play.
Turn the hose on for Mom.
Why are they playing circus music?
Mommy has a little time to go get a few chores done, so you guys stay out here, be messy, have fun.
Mum, where are you going? You just got out there. Cleaning can wait. What
Fun
about
is
your
not for Mom
kids?
here.
Now, y'all stop banging on this door right now.
Uh-oh. Judy's coming out again. This is the real Judy.
Go play.
Mum, the kids want to play with you.
This reminds me of like when your dog wants to go out and then you let your dog out and then they like are upset and they come back in because you didn't go out with them. This is basically what this is.
You listen to me. If I got something to do in the house for 2 minutes, you need to use your patience. Why can't I have 2 minutes to myself? You have lots to do out here. Find something to do and play nicely. Go. You're not coming in.
Judy,
Jesus.
remember your tone with the kids.
You're not coming inside.
Come on over. I put all my stuff up.
Babe, I'm really sorry, but you're supposed to have time
Yeah,
with the
I know.
kids, and
And
I
I'm
got
trying
3 of
to-
them in the kitchen, Justin standing in a chair.
Jesse, come on.
Looks like Dad could use some help with ideas for playtime.
She's trying to watch TV. You're going to have to be quiet.
You know what?
Dora
She's
the
not
Explorer chair in the background. Classic.
supposed to be watching TV. I think y'all are supposed to be doing some type of productive
Sorry,
play.
baby. It's going off, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Come on, just go in the other room and play.
Yo, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to make funny plates with paint? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going
Is that where we're going?
You can't go out and paint. Dinner's in like a minute.
Judy,
Give him a break,
you just told them to go play. What's going on with you? Let's keep it a buck. What's going on, Judy?
Mum. At least he's trying.
Okay, let's play set the table.
Jeez, and you've only been at it for a couple of minutes.
Judy, lighten up. You're so harsh.
No, I don't know what to do.
She's really pissing me off.
As soon as the subject came up this morning that you didn't like money, we decided we can't talk about this now. Let it be a 3:30 thing. You're supposed to get over it right then. Instead, you held a grudge all morning.
I'm a little bit scared and intimidated of Judy. Anybody else? I feel like she's a scary mom.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I guess that leads to my number 1. Think twice before being rude in questions or statements.
Let him know,
the way
Jed.
you talk to me is the way I talk back.
I'm so sick of your hard head. It's just your way or no way. You either do what I say or I'm going to be mad, and I'm going to stay mad if you don't start doing what I say.
This is supposed to be a discussion, not a fight.
What's the resolution to
Until
this?
you start taking responsibility for your actions, I don't think there will be one. All right, we got about a minute.
This is going to take a lot
They might need about 2 hours and 30 minutes instead of 30.
longer than a minute. I'm heading back.
Yeah, Judy needs... She might need to smoke a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Having been away for a couple of days, I then return to the family. Hello. How are you? Good to see you.
How are you?
Right. You well? Good, how are you? You well? Good to see you. It is an opportunity for them to realise the mistakes that they've made, so together we can then move on to amendment.
Together.
So let's have a look at this stuff now.
Justin, come here.
Jesse, let's do a puzzle.
Thank you.
So you pat that, you pat it, and then it...
That's a good move. We have fun at Anna's house this time?
Can we have more toys in there?
Step away. All right, love you.
Absolutely fantastic. And the fact that you've used the box to be able to place everything inside for the children, and just a more productive after.
It really bothers me that that cup has been in the background in that fridge for seemingly a week. What's going on? Why has no one want to drink out of that cup? Why is it there? Why has no one moved it? What's going on? It's really bothering me. I need that gone. Maybe it leaks. Great point.
Afternoon here.
It was way different from all our other visits.
Fantastic job, the pair of you.
Thank you.
For y'all, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to make funny plates with paint?
You can't go out and paint. Dinner's in like a minute. And you've only been at it for a couple of minutes.
Well, there's nothing. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I'm not pleased with the tone that was given to Ed, Judy, because
his name's not Ed, it's Jed. Why is it so windy in California? Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. Wind sucks. Does anyone like wind besides windmills or like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. Wind is so annoying. It ruins my entire day. It really pisses me off.
what you're doing is undermining your husband in front of your children. What I want you to do is to be supportive towards Ed and to teach him.
Mommy has a little time to go get a few chores done. You go find something to do and play.
Why does she like getting so up close to them when she yells? That's like her thing. Like she's like 2 inches away. Like head to head yelling is a little bit frightening. Something weird about her. I don't understand. Also, chat was popping. If someone big must be streaming. Let me look at my who's streaming right now. So, chat was going crazy. Okay, Kai, no Kai. Who else? Oh, Key and Lolly streaming with Tara Yummy. There it is. Son of a bitch. I need to bake a cake with Jake Weber tomorrow. I'm gonna write that down. Bake cake. Ooh, bake with Jake. Bake cake with Jake. To compete with Kian.
Nicely for 5 minutes. Go.
What will we do instead? We will watch Drag Race.
Chill out, chill out, chill out. Ah! Mum.
I knew something
You've
happened.
got 'em out.
I saw chat really slow down. I knew something was going on.
Spend time with the children first.
I can't compete with that.
Before allowing yourself to step out. You lost patience with Justin there.
I can't compete.
And then when telling him, you were right up in his face again. And that is intimidating. You need to step back. So be very aware of your own body space. Let's carry on with this.
I asked you a simple question in a normal tone of voice, and you turned it into a big, huge argument.
Think twice before being rude in questions or statements.
We have to come up with a resolution. We got about a minute.
It's so sad. The need to be confrontational and win your battle leaves no room for compromise. This really isn't fair for the children.
I totally agree with you, but I don't know how to make it stop.
Today we are going to do a 3 in 30 solution. And today I'm going to be here to just move you guys on so that you progress a step more. Any questions?
No. We were both out of control, talking in circles, doing everything that Joe told us not to.
Okay, Julie?
Dad has a good amount of understanding of what's going on, which is nice.
No, I'm good.
Rare.
Okay, so let's get cracking.
Coming up.
No. Give me a tip.
Supernanny returns.
Today I knew that I had to sit down with the pair of them and go through the 3 in 30 solution again. one way or the other, it means the children are not going to suffer. And what I would like you to do is...
That bedspread reminds me of Mulan. I have ADD.
To write down 3 things that you feel are your own flaws. So if you could do that first, that would be brilliant. I truly believe it's important to realise that they're taking responsibilities for their own issues. Ed, read your first flaw about yourself.
I always look at the bad side and take the worst.
How are you going to change that?
When something good's supposed to happen, instead of just figuring for the worst, I'll try to figure for the best.
It does take a lot of courage to admit your own flaws.
What's up with Ed's ear there? It almost looks like he kind of has cauliflower ear. It looks like his ear's about to explode. Hi, Janie. How are you?
And to talk about them as well. It's not easy.
Good to see you, Janie.
Let's talk about one for you.
He might have cauliflower ear, huh?
The way I speak to you, it's wrong. I've seen it. It's kind of like you say, it's awful.
I'm proud that Judy and Ed have realised a lot of stuff about themselves. Because for me, it means that they're moving.
I think cauliflower ear is like cartilage damage. Like, especially wrestlers get it because they're pressing their ear to the mat. And then, like, their ear kind of blows up. And then they have to, like, drain it or something. I don't know. I don't know if broccoli ear is a thing, but all I know is cauliflower ear. Oh, boy.
The right direction. The way you're talking to each other right now is fantastic. And I'm seeing a breakthrough with the pair of you starting to understand
and you
each
put it in a
other's
salad.
issues,
Exactly, Dr.
so that you can get on with being parents to your kids and be successful at doing that. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Have a big hug. And I think as long as the pair of them can trust one another and have faith in one another and believe that they can get through it together, then we're making a footstep in the right direction
it's
here.
A hematoma. That's a
really
more fancy
at a
word. I don't know how
loss
to say
at
that
finding
word.
something to do that was productive
Hematoma.
for my children. I'd just like more ideas.
When it comes to productive play, Dad was
Ah,
running out
shoot.
of ideas. And
Kai,
so
I'm sorry.
today I showed him what other things we could do together with the kids to stimulate them and engage them. Everyone come around.
All right.
We
Actually,
played
what
a
did
memory
Kai
game
say?
where I placed some odd
Keck
bits
up
from
here.
the home on a cushion and told the children that they would have to remember what was on that cushion. This is a list.
This is like that
And we're
one,
going to
this
put
is like a
right
Mario Party game where you got to remember the,
next to the spoon.
I remember
And I want you to look, no touching, just look at what's on this cushion. Are you ready? Sunglasses. Now, do you know what's going to happen? You're going to close your eyes and put your hands over your eyes.
And if you
Hands over your eyes, just like
Jojo is going to take 2 things away. And what you have to do is tell Jojo what it is that's missing.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Put your hands over your eyes. Ready? Justin, what's missing?
Oh, there. Soup.
No. Can you remember, John?
Johnny, what was sitting right there?
Oh no.
Dad,
I don't think anybody knows.
let's give the first clue.
It had a beak.
Oh, it was a duck. Quack, quack.
It was the duck.
You hear that, Jess?
Quack, 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 quack.
The duck was right here.
Duck is right here.
That's right. It went there. Okay, we'll put it back. What was the other thing that went missing?
A lid.
Yeah!
Wow. Nice job, Justin.
Trying to find something to do was a challenge at first, and I
Meth pipe. No, Justin, no meth pipe.
think I got a good start on some ideas, and I'm hoping that more productive ideas will roll my way just off of these.
You guys can put it all in the basket now. I hope this encourages them to carry on.
Can I have a kiss, big boy? Can I have a kiss?
Bye-bye, I'm going now. It's been an emotional roller coaster in this house.
Let's watch Ed's
the
Jed's
last
hug
couple of
here. Make
weeks.
sure, because he said he got butterflies earlier.
And just remember, it's about you guys working it together to make sure.
Let's make
that
sure nothing
these little
awkward
ones
happens. Man, I'll tell you, he's dressed like Adam Sandler here. Dog's out.
are contented, and you guys are, as parents, all right? So take care.
See, now, right now, this is looking like direct contact, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Bill, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope they kiss. Who said that? Amber? Amber's band. He's about 3 feet from her face. I think now Joe's going to turn real quick. Watch. See, I don't like when I can't see the angle. I don't like when I can't see the angle.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the arm.
Take care of yourself, mate. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Thanks for all you've done for us. Oh.
I don't like that. I felt a little too personal with
I think that the Larmer
Jed.
family
Jed and
have
Joe.
worked very
Joe,
hard to build bridges.
Joe.
I just hope that they can walk across them together for the future.
Together.
For them, the future is very bright.
I feel like this family was fine. The kids weren't even the problem. It was really just the parents.
This is just the beginning for
You
them.
know? It really wasn't the kids for once. They were honestly not that bad.
I'm already seeing my kids 100% turnaround. I haven't seen them smile and have this much fun ever.
See, now I don't like that when the dad says, I haven't seen my kids smile like that ever before this. That's not good. What was going on
The
before?
kids are happier. They have more playtime with mommy. Up. Yeah. I'm really trying to keep a cap on my yelling.
There you
Say,
go.
Mommy loves you. Mwah. Say, Mommy loves you. Joe came in here and gave us techniques to use to improve our marriage, which will in turn improve our kids.
I need a grandma update. See if she still hates the grandkids.
They're listening better already.
Can she have one, please?
They are behaving better already.
Very nice. Thank you, Justin.
They're loving.
There he is. I'm telling you, he's 34. You can't tell me.
They are behaving better already.
Very nice. Thank you, Justin.
They're
You can't tell me this kid's not in his 30s.
loving
You can't tell me.
playing with each other now.
Ed and I are speaking to each other with more respect. How was your day?
Real good. How was yours?
Good.
Things are
So forced. How was your day?
getting better around here.
Because now we have the tools to use to make things better.
She's not just a nanny. She's an angel in disguise.
Okay. Enough with the flirting.
She saved a marriage here. She saved children here.
Thank you, Joe, for all you've done for us. We really appreciate it, and there's no way we can ever thank you enough.
Oh, look at her
They
getting
did
choked.
it again.
I hate the outro without the Johnny thing. It really bothers me. Yes, Joe did it again. Yes, she did. Who doubted her?